this up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Louisiana game. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Surging forward on the sneak. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. To the air, it's Collins. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field, putting it into trouble, and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but there he goes. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line, keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
It's hard to... Many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. And as he throws, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Unloads quickly. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Louisiana! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to on first down and second and 9. Pulls it in, it's Taylor. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel in the ground. force the incompletion.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Brown wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Nix. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll toss it to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Off play action. Got him downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll try the run. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to take off. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect. The protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Nix.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a long.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Catch in stride inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack. Their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They've got the screen set up. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the option. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it down, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's in open space downfield. Got the first himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that run. Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground, he's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the...
Turning on the Jets. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their dropping back, it's Collins. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They'll run the option, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 seconds.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. To the air, it's Collins. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Robertson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes...
Breaks into the open on the left. Inside the 30. Tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. This time on target. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Robertson. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for room. It's Parker. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it has...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick.